We're fucking live, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Our First Thought with Trevor and Forrest. Let's
That's me
get
and you, dude.
into it. These picks are shit this week. Forrest, you got like injuries and stuff like that first, or what?
Yeah, we can talk about some news and
Okay.
stuff. Jarvis Landry's in concussion protocol from last week. The game he had a concussion, or during practice or something this week.
You said Jarvis Landry does?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's in concussion protocol. He's probably just questionable, and it's probably like a game time thing, but yeah, so I don't know. He's obviously he caught 160 yards last week. So
Hell yeah.
it's kind of gonna suck if he's out for the team, but also I don't know. They probably just gonna play like shit anyway. So
Yeah, it'd be fun.
they're kind of like the Titans, the Browns are. I feel like where you just don't know what you're getting every week.
Yeah, they could be the best team in the
Yeah.
NFL, or they could be the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah, so I don't know, but
They could be the Patriots, or they could be the Dolphins. Who knows?
yeah, something like that. I mean, they have enough stars, but their O-line sucks, and so who the hell knows? But Stephon Diggs is unhappy with the Vikings, but the Vikings said they're not going to trade him unless they get some astronomical trade for him or something.
Yeah.
But Thielen's also not happy with Kirk Cousins, and really Kirk Cousins is just shit. And
Hey, Kirk
Team's in
Cousins
shambles.
apologized.
yeah,
Did you
that's
see
gonna,
that?
that's gonna do a lot, dude.
Yeah. That throws the ball better if
Yeah,
you apologize.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's just too
Fucking
nice, dude.
the Jags don't want to give up Jalen Ramsey, they said.
Yeah, their owner said that the best thing was to keep Ramsey, which I don't blame him because Ramsey's the best corner in probably 10 years.
Yeah,
so,
you don't want to give up somebody like that.
But they should also just pay him, so
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell their problem is.
Yeah,
but
if you think he's that good and you don't want to get rid of him, pay him.
yeah, I know.
That fixes the
I mean,
problem.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. Tyler Lewan's coming back for the Titans. He's a left tackle. He was on suspension.
Yeah, he was on suspension. I
for,
saw that.
Performance
PEDs,
enhancing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said in a video that he made he didn't even know that what he was taking was
most people don't
against the
because
rules.
it's in like
Well, and they said that they change the shit all the time.
yeah, they do.
So you could be taking something one day and it'd be okay, and then the next day they change the rule and you get tested
Yep.
and then you fail.
Yeah, you just have to have like constant like you have to like everything whatever you change or anything when they change everything, they have to like send in stuff nonstop to like the NFLPA and stuff to have them check it and be like, oh, this is okay.
Yeah.
Because some of that stuff's just ridiculous. But
Taylor Lewan is a fucking animal too. So
yeah, he's good. So
it's definitely good
hopefully
for
fixes
them.
their O-line problem. And
Yeah.
I mean it's good for Derrick Henry and
Oh,
people who
yeah.
have him in fantasy.
Very
But,
good for Derrick Henry.
They're also playing the Bills, and the Bills defense is looking really good. So
Yeah, we'll see.
this should be interesting this week. But Golden Tate's also back for the Giants this week. He was suspended for 4 games. I picked him up in fantasy, but
Golden Tate played for the Giants?
mm-hmm.
I didn't even know he got traded.
Yep, plays for the
He
Giants.
did play for the Lions right before that.
Oh yeah, he debuts this week against Minnesota. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
that's pretty much it. We can get into these picks and
Into the picks. You want to
Talk
go
about
through them real quick?
yeah, I could talk about them.
So no Thursday and no Monday night. You don't have either of those?
I have Monday night.
Okay. Then just go through.
Thursday night.
We're never picking Thursday again. We picked Thursday last week.
Maybe.
We fucking lost. No,
I
no,
might pick
maybe. Absolutely the fuck not.
I might pick it again.
Never.
I might pick it again.
Never.
Coming from the guy who went 0-6 on bets this week. So
Hey, but who went
the Rams at Seattle. Seattle is -1 on Thursday.
Hey,
Baltimore is
3-1
at
this week.
Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's favored by 3.5. Chicago's playing Oakland, but they're in London, and Chicago's favored by 4.5. So no one's really home, but Oakland's considered the home team. Arizona at Cincinnati. Cincinnati's favored by 3.5. Jacksonville at Carolina. The Panthers are favored by 3.5. Minnesota's favored by 5.5 in New York, playing against the Giants. New England's favored by 15.5 at Washington. And I think they haven't said who's starting for Washington yet. It's either going to be Haskins or Keenum, but he said it's like a game time decision or something.
They should start Keenum. But
yeah, I agree. But the Jets are at Philadelphia. Philadelphia's -13.5. Tampa Bay's at New Orleans. New Orleans favored by 3.5. Atlanta's at Houston. Houston's favored by 5. Buffalo's at Tennessee. Tennessee is favored by 3. The Denver is at the Chargers in LA. Chargers are minus 6.5. Green Bay's at Dallas. Dallas favored by 3.5. The Sunday night game is Indy, the Colts at the Chiefs. The Chiefs are favored by 10.5. And Monday night is Cleveland at San Francisco. San Francisco is favored by 3.5.
Hell yeah, you ready to get in? These lines suck.
Yeah, if you heard, they're all like 3.5, 5.5.
Yeah,
5.
there's nothing under 3.5 that's not the Thursday game. That's wild.
Well, Tennessee's 3, but
well, who gives a
so,
fuck?
You're wrong, but
all right, you don't even want to hear my lock. What's your lock?
Go ahead, dude.
Actually, let's say our fuck knows first.
Okay.
So
mine's the
we haven't done this in like 2 weeks because we keep forgetting, but
yeah, shocker.
Yeah.
Mine is Chicago at Oakland.
Yeah,
No.
it's in London.
Yeah, it's in London, but
mine is the Indy KC game.
yeah,
I think that game. I think Kansas City beats that, doesn't beat that spread, but I think Kansas City wins.
I don't know.
I think that's gonna be a close ass game.
I could maybe,
Or it could just not.
I'm hoping.
at all.
Obviously, I hope the Colts win, but
I mean, we got our KC and Colts hats here because
Yeah.
our teams are playing each other. Get it?
Our teams.
Because I'm a Kansas City fan.
Okay, Trevor.
Got it?
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
So
dude.
my team's going to win this week, but they're not going to beat the spread. I think Indy beats that spread. But
it might.
it could be
I
a
don't
really
know.
close game, too.
Yeah,
I really think it will be.
I have no idea, honestly.
Mahomes and Brissett are tied for touchdowns right now.
Yeah,
Um,
it just depends
so-
if T.Y. plays, honestly.
I think it'll be a good game.
Although Leonard's back this week, so that'll help. But
Yeah, but I don't want to fucking touch it with a 10-foot pole.
it's 10.5. That's fine.
A 10.5-foot pole. All right, you want to go with your lock, dude? It was hard to pick
you
locks.
do yours,
this week.
dude.
Oh, bro, you're gonna.
Go for it.
He's about to hate me.
Go for it, dude.
He's about to hate
What is
me.
it?
My lock
Yeah.
is the New York Jets at Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I think the New York Jets are going to be healthier this week. They had a week off on the bye. They're going to Philly, and that's a big spread. I think the Jets are going to come in and fucking light it up. Jets may even win. That's how far I'm going with it.
Jeez. Well, it looks like we're going 3-1 this week, boys.
Jets at Philly. Philly's minus 3.5. Hell yeah.
You do realize Sam Darnold is playing.
They're going to hit that, dude.
And you do realize Sam Darnold has mono.
Dude, it's going to be fine. The Jets, I got a feeling.
There was a reason I did not show up to anything when I had mono. It's because you physically do not want to be there.
Hey.
He is not going to want to be in Philly playing a fucking football game.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. He has NFL doctors helping him. You had Sarah Bush.
It doesn't matter. Doctors don't help you.
Hey.
You actually can't do anything to improve your condition when you have mono.
He's been out for like 3
because
weeks.
it's a virus.
He's fine.
You're an idiot.
He's going to be fine. The Jets cover that game.
The Jets cover that game, huh?
Yep. What's your luck?
You do realize Philly just whooped ass this week, right?
Don't give a fuck. They're
Okay.
covering. That's
Whatever,
my luck.
dude.
What's your luck?
My lock, I don't know. I have 4 games. I don't know. My lock's, fuck it. My lock's the New York Giants.
The New York
home.
Giants. I didn't have them.
At home
I didn't
against
even look at that
Minnesota.
game.
Minnesota is in fucking shambles, and they are not going to go to the Giants and win there.
I'm scared of this one because I think Minnesota's about to pick it back up.
With what?
Dude, I just
With
got a,
what,
I just
bro?
got a feeling Minnesota's about to go
No,
off.
bro, not by 5.5.
I hope not right now.
Golden
because
Tate's coming back this week. Minnesota doesn't have any film on him. Thielen is bitching because he can't get the ball.
the Giants'
Diggs
new
is
running
bitching
back
'cause he
was
can't
doing
get the
really
ball.
well.
I've heard that a bunch of stuff I've listened to and stuff says Kirk Cousins gets anxious and like how some people like did when we played. You know, they'd throw up in the bathroom,
Yeah.
like get anxious. He gets like that during games when it's like big pressure times because he can't handle the pressure, which would explain why he's so shit all the time.
Yeah, imagine getting paid that much money whenever they already had a quarterback that took them to the playoffs. And they just
He's
said,
not going to
"Fuck him."
fix his throwing
They
problem.
said fuck
He's not gonna
Teddy
fix his
Bridgewater,
throwing problem in
fuck Case
5 days.
Keenum. we're gonna fucking take this shit ass quarterback and lose every game. That's
He's not
going to
fix his throwing problem in 5 days. It's not going to happen. They could play.
Their defense is
They could
decent,
play
but
Miami and probably lose.
Defense played like shit last week.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
shit.
Well, yeah, when Chase Daniels can run up the score on the fucking Minnesota defense,
Yeah.
that Giants team is a lot better.
Chicago
that backup-
defense is insane.
Well, yeah, I already said that, but
Insane.
the Giants, that backup running back for Saquon's actually really good. So
Yeah, I picked him up in fantasy this week.
he's good.
I dropped AP and picked him up. So,
He is good.
and then I also dropped fucking Kyle Rudolph from Minnesota and picked up
Yeah, listen, if you
picked up Jimmy Graham.
If you have anyone on that team besides Thielen,
I have Diggs.
Thielen.
He's sitting on my bench.
Thielen or Cook, because
Diggs hasn't scored any points this year
if-
because he can't throw the ball
if
to
you don't
him.
have one of those two people, you abort that. You abort everyone on that team.
He can't throw the fucking ball to him.
You drop them like a hot fucking potato, bro.
Exactly. All
'Cause
right.
That team is a mess.
So right now we've got the Giants and the Jets. Imagine us having the Giants and the Jets as
Fuck
our
it, dude.
locks, dude. Oh shit.
Well, fuck.
We just took the Giants and the
Bro,
Jets for us.
we are either 4-0 this week or 0-4 because this
we're
shit
either
is rough.
we either geniuses or we're the stupidest fucking people on the planet. All right.
Honestly, though.
So my next game, you're not gonna like this one either. But you might, because last night you gave me a little inclination that I think might be this game. I want to take Arizona at Cincy.
I have it too.
Cincy played like absolute dog shit
That's
against
the
the
game.
Steelers.
That's what I thought.
Arizona has been actually playing well, and Larry Fitz can't drop a ball.
I have the game. That's the game that I have on here that I thought.
Let's go.
That I thought.
Let's go. I think Arizona picks up their first win right here.
I do too, actually.
Yeah.
I like the game. Cincinnati played good against Seattle week 1, but they have not looked good since.
No. They've
So-
looked like shit. And Arizona
Joe
actually
Mixon won me
hasn't-
fantasy this week. Though,
I
so
think
pretty
Arizona's
stoked about that,
defense is their problem. I don't think the offense is really much of a problem.
yeah, I mean,
Murray's not
Kyler-
playing terrible.
Kyler
He
Murray,
just
doesn't-
can't see over the
Yeah,
line.
he doesn't look great. He doesn't look great, but he also has David Johnson, and I think they're fine.
Fitz, like
Yeah.
he's thrown a lot to Fitz because I mean, why
Definitely.
wouldn't you? If you're a rookie,
Oh,
like
yeah.
throw it to the fucking guy who can't drop the
The
ball.
most consistent wide receiver of all time.
Yeah.
So,
Just
yeah,
took
I-
third on the all-time list. How
Yeah.
about Frank Gore going into third on the all-time
I know,
fucking
for
rushing list this week?
15,000.
That's fucking insane.
15,000.
What
with
a
the
dog.
Bills
Hell yeah.
because they dropped LaShawn McCoy.
Except for LaShawn McCoy's gonna win the Super Bowl this year.
I don't think so. Actually, they're definitely losing.
I'm actually really ready for the playoffs this year. It should be a good one.
I think it'd be a really good game though. Tom Brady played like he did last week. They're definitely beating the fuck out of the Patriots.
Okay, so we need one more. Maybe we'll agree on one of these last ones.
Okay,
You want to pick one?
Yeah, I had Baltimore at Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I did not have that game.
I had Baltimore.
I only didn't take it because of how Pittsburgh just fucking shit on the Bengals.
Well, it was the Bengals.
Yeah, it was, but yeah, they kind of dicked them down.
Also, I said I had the Monday night game. I took San Francisco
San Francisco.
because I think they're starting 4-0 this year.
They could. They definitely could. I had two other games
have
in that.
They're coming off of a bye week where they just week 3 had like 6 fumbles and they still won the game.
Yeah,
So,
and they have one of the highest turnover rates in the game, like for their defense.
yeah.
Um,
And they're
They have
playing
one of
against
the best
Cleveland,
defenses this
who
year.
Baker Mayfield last season had like the most picks out of anyone for the amount of games that he played.
So my other two were I had the Saints. What are they minus? Yeah, -3.5 at home against Tampa Bay. They just play really good at home. And I'm kind of scared of that game a little bit. Yeah, Tampa Bay has.
That's the only reason I didn't
Tampa Bay
take the
has a
game.
great
I
coaching
think New Orleans
staff.
wins the game, but
That's the only thing that, like, if Tampa Bay
Their
had the
coach staff
coaching
is
staff that they had
phenomenal.
last year, it would be a no-brainer.
Bruce Arians was asked this week because Godwin and Mike Evans are like leading the league in like points for fantasy or whatever. And they were asking him what he's going to do. He's like, we're just going to keep throwing the ball to them. Like, they put up 55 against the Rams. It's the most in their franchise history points wise. Like,
Yeah, and it's against the Rams defense, which is not a bad defense.
yeah, the Rams did look like shit, but
Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of an iffy one for me. I mean, all these lines suck, so
they
you
do
had
all
to pick
suck.
something.
I mean, it's-
My other one was Jacksonville at Carolina. Jacksonville's the underdog, and
Yeah.
I think that's dumb as fuck. They should not be the underdog in that game.
I don't know, dude. I can
Gardner
see, I can see
Minshew is
why.
going in there
They
and
both-
slanging it.
I mean, they both won last week.
That's
Jacksonville.
a good spread for Jacksonville.
beat Houston. Who did Carolina play? I don't remember.
I don't know. You can look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick. But,
Yeah, I didn't really look at any of the other games because these games suck. New England at Washington. I mean, I would take New England there, but it's 15.5, and I don't really want to take a 15.5 spread. That's huge.
Carolina played Houston. Sorry, Jacksonville played Denver. I can understand why they're favorites. Carolina beat Houston. Jacksonville won a game winner against Denver.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I like Jacksonville in that for sure.
I don't know, dude.
I don't like Monday night.
Although Jacksonville's offense is scary now that they have Minshew because
Yeah. Did you see fucking Fournette go at his lineman at the end of the game?
no, what do you do?
The lineman, like the other team, was provoking the lineman to try to get a penalty to move him back out of field goal range, and he started reacting, and fucking Fournette went crazy on his ass.
Probably.
And then once they got to the sideline, he was fucking screaming in his face and everything because he almost cost him the game. He almost got a 15-yard penalty
Yeah.
that was unnecessary at the very end while they were in field goal range to win the game.
Fournette ran the fuck out of the ball, dude.
Hell yeah.
He had 260 yards. He didn't have a touchdown, but
People are like, "Oh yeah, well that's really good. Why you're just gonna yell at the guy that's blocking for you?" Well, yeah, if he's about to cost you the fucking game in the fourth quarter
Yeah, I mean-
and you're in field goal range, yeah, I would too.
yeah.
I would grab him by the fucking face mask and drag his ass off the field.
Yeah, it's
Like, get the fuck out of
I
here.
don't know what you're doing.
What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
we're literally about to win this game, and you're fucking gonna lose the whole thing. That's like last year, the fucking Chiefs jumping off sides at the end. Except for
D4,
it's a little bit different, but
D Ford.
yeah, it's like that affected the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could have lost that game because if he would have actually gotten that penalty.
Dude, also, speaking of that, I don't know how you jump off sides ever. I've never jumped off sides once. Ever.
Especially like
especially on defense. Like you just stare at the ball. That's
Yeah.
it. Stare at the ball. That's all. That's all you
Yeah.
gotta do, stare at the ball.
not all of us can be Keaton Halsey.
Not all of us can just stare at the ball, I guess. Some people, some people wear contacts and they can't wear them in the game, so I guess it's just a little bit blurry. I
Hell,
don't
half the
fucking know.
time I'd look at the fucking lineman's feet because if he's moving, I can move.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that
he's
too,
gonna get the
but
penalty before me.
Yeah, worst case though, you just look at the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Don't listen to that
pretty
fucking quarterback. Just
simple.
tune that shit out.
Pretty fucking simple. You just tune it out like you tune out women, dude. That's what I did. Didn't even hear him talk.
You love tuning out women.
I just love tuning out everyone in general, dude.
Okay, we gotta get this last game. What were yours?
Mine was San Francisco at home
And then Baltimore.
and Baltimore.
At
I do like the
Pittsburgh.
San Francisco game more. It's a Monday night, but
Ooh. I mean, I like the game, but I wish it was on Sunday.
Monday nights aren't bad. The Pittsburgh just put up like 40 points on Cincinnati, and Cincinnati didn't even fucking
But
score.
like you said, Cleveland's one of those teams that they could show up on Monday
It doesn't
and
matter,
beat
bro.
them by 30.
It doesn't matter in this game. San Francisco's legit, and they just came off a bye week. And week 3.
Oh, San Francisco just came out of a bye week?
Yeah.
Oh, we're taking them. I didn't even
I
know
said that
that.
earlier.
I
You
didn't.
just
I
tuned
didn't
me
even.
out, bro.
Yeah, I just tuned you out like you tune
Miami
out
and
winning.
Detroit are on a bye week too this week. It's up there. It's on my thing. I didn't say that obviously,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, too bad we don't have Miami to pick against this week. And too bad
Yeah.
I don't have them to take enough fucking money line and lose. Dude, they were doing so well
Or
at
the spread and
the first
lose.
half. They were doing so
you're
well.
an idiot.
And then the second half, they just said, "Okay, we're just not going to play anymore. We're supposed to lose this so
You're
we can get a
actually
pick."
Stupid, dude.
It's
I
literally
don't
what
know
happened.
why you thought
The
that
coaches
they
were
just
like,
gonna-
"Oh shit, guys, we're playing too well. We're not going to get a good pick next year if we keep playing like this."
Oh, they have plenty. They have like 12 picks next year already, dude.
It's
They're
fucking
gonna be-
insane.
At least they got a game plan, dude. I can't hate on it. At least they have. Like you look at
It's
Washington.
it's like the Colts did with Luck.
Yeah,
They tanked on purpose.
yeah. I mean, you look at Washington though. No fucking game plan whatsoever. And they're-
No, Washington is an actual
no
absolute
game
shambles.
plan. They're just over there struggling, trying to figure out what the fuck's wrong with themselves.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh has a game plan. They traded They traded and got a couple people, even though Big Ben's out for the season, so they got at least a game plan. And I mean, can't hate for Miami for tanking, honestly.
Tanking on purpose
Hard.
for sure.
It's the most blatant.
Dude, they were
tanking I've
playing
ever
so
seen.
well in the first half. Like, if you watched the first half and the second half, you would think it was a completely different game, because it was like a
They don't
3-point
care,
game.
dude. No one on that team cares.
It was like a 3-point game, and then they beat them by like 25.
No
It's
one
like,
on that team
what?
cares, bro.
No,
It's
not at
the
all.
most blatant tanking I've ever
I
seen.
I was looking at that Green Bay Dallas game too,
No,
but
no,
I don't really like that one. I think Green Bay wins it, honestly. But
I don't know, dude. I don't know what's wrong with Green Bay. I thought they won last
I
week,
think
too.
Dallas was way fucking overrated.
Yeah, they lost to Philly at home, bro, and you're taking
fucking
the
Aaron
Jets.
Aaron Rodgers just fucking threw for 450 yards.
They lost.
Yeah, I know they lost, but that's because their defense played like shit,
Okay, and you think they'll play better against
and they didn't
Dallas,
run the
bro?
ball at all. I
play
think
better
they had
against
2
Dallas?
runs the whole fucking game.
I don't think they'll play better against Dallas.
I think they will.
I don't
Fuck
think so.
Dallas. Everybody fucking. Oh, Dallas.
I
is so
Philly's
good
gonna beat
this
the
year.
flying fuck out of the Jets, but
Yeah, but not by 13 and a half.
yeah,
Dude,
that's only,
that is a
bro,
lock.
that
for
is
me.
only 2 touchdowns.
Dude,
That is only 2 touchdowns. Like,
that
what
is
the,
a
what the fuck are
lock.
you doing? I know you're bad at math, but fuck, Trevor.
It's a lock.
They win by 2 touchdowns. Game over.
It's a lock.
We're not
Dude,
winning
honestly,
that spread.
I'm more confident about that game than any of the other games.
Jeez. Man, yeah, I love how you're so confident against Miami beating the spread last week, too.
Hey, you know what? I tried.
Jeez.
I told Forrest, as long as we come in here today and say shit with confidence, we'll be
No.
fine.
You're an idiot.
Oh, shit. All right. Yeah, I'm good with San Francisco.
Fucking Jets. You
So
gotta
we-
be fucking
So we
kidding
have
me.
the Giants and the Jets
I'd
as our
rather
locks.
take Chicago.
Hell no.
Yes.
We have the Giants and the Jets as our locks. And then we took Arizona. Arizona and then San Francisco. We took one good team this week. One good team.
Fuck, dude.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be the.
We either go 0-4 or we go 4-0 this week.
I do not see a way that the Jets beat that spread, bro.
I do.
So I guess we're going 0-4.
Dude,
Fuck.
we knew coming in that
There's
this week
no
was going to be
fucking way the Jets beat that spread, bro. There's no way.
Yes.
It's 2 touchdowns.
They'll be fine.
Like it's two touchdowns against a team that's winning their division, and they have Dallas in their division. Like, no,
They'll
bro.
be fine. It's a
God.
lock.
Carson Wentz just out threw Aaron Rodgers on a Thursday night game, and you're telling me that Sam Darnold just gonna come in here with mono, where he doesn't even want to be there, and
He
beat
didn't
them.
out-throw him.
Yes, he did.
They outran them.
He outplayed Aaron Rodgers that game, 100%.
He threw over 450 yards?
Okay, you don't have to throw for more to outthrow someone.
Oh, yeah, I think that's the definition.
No, it's not. You have completion percentage. You have touchdown
Forrest.
passes.
It would be fine. Dude, Aaron Rodgers, they called 58 pass plays, bro.
Yeah, because they're fucking stupid.
Well,
Team shit.
they were down a running back, but
The team shit doesn't
they
even
still
matter.
should have ran.
Okay, congrats. You're down a running back. Hey, guess what? Their offensive line shit because Philly's defensive front is good as fuck.
Yeah.
But don't worry, dude. Jets are definitely pulling out. God.
Yep, they are. You want to talk about some parlays?
No, I want to talk about how fucking stupid you are.
Fuck you.
I'm taking Philly in one of my parlays.
You're going to take Philly in one of your parlays?
Yeah, probably. I'll probably take the spread.
I haven't
Because
even
the money
looked.
line's minus 700, so that's no point taking that. But
What's that website called?
bet online,
betonline.com.
AG.
.ag. All right. I haven't even looked at any spreads or anything.
Well, we were just talking about spreads for.
Well, I
about
mean,
half
for
an hour.
bets and shit.
They've changed, but
I'm taking some underdogs for sure. Just throwing like $5 on a couple of underdogs. Probably 3 games.
just straight bets or what?
No, like a parlay.
Oh,
You want to go through your the one you're thinking about taking?
I don't care. I mean, I'm not really. I don't know. New England obvious beats Redskins, so you could take the money line there, but it's minus 850. So
You got to bet a lot to win anything.
yeah, I mean you have to bet. You have to bet. Let's see. I think you got to bet like 850 to win 100. So whatever that is. But I think the Bears beat the Raiders.
The Bears beat I think the Bears beat the Raiders too.
I might take that money line. I'd probably just stick with money lines. I don't know. I do like the 3.5 for Philly, but so I might take that. That way, when you don't cover, I at least get something from this week because we're not winning because last week in our picks, no one got 4 right, and one person got 3 right, and everyone else got 2 or worse picks correct. So the money rolls over. So it's like 640 to win this week on our 4 picks. So
hell yeah,
we'll probably go 3-1 again like we do every week. So we went 2-2 this past week though, which I mean, shocker, I guess, because the week was just fucked. But
hey, good thing I hit that Sunday night game.
Yeah, I guess.
Damn, bro, the spreads on here are bigger.
Well, yeah, it changes during the week.
Spread for the Chicago game is 5.5.
Yeah, and
Fuck.
it's 4.5 there.
It's too big.
What do you mean it's too big?
5.5 is too big.
So take Oakland.
I'm gonna take Jets, Jags. I'm taking Jags money line, Jets on the spread, and then one more. What else? What else did I have in my picks? Saints, Jags, Cardinals. Cardinals are favored, aren't they? No, they're underdogs.
No, they're underdogs.
Hell yeah.
I'm taking the Giants and the Cardinals on both money lines.
Let me see how much that will be. Parlay and Robin. Risk $5. You have to hit place my bet, right?
That's right.
And then it'll come up. Ooh, that's not bad, dude.
What is it?
Risk $5 to win 45 on a 3-game parlay.
Well, mine's a 2-game parlay, and I risk 5 and win 31. So
that ain't bad, bro. I have Jacksonville money line, Jets on spread, and Cardinals on spread.
On the spread, you might as well just take Cardinals.
Yeah,
on the money line.
Yeah, I wonder how much that changes it. Parlay and Robin.
I'm gonna put 10 on the Giants and the Cardinals to win if they both win.
Giants, Cardinals?
Yeah. If they both win, I win 63.
Hey, that ain't bad.
Betting 10 to win 63. They're 2 underdogs, but I'm betting the money line, so all they have to do is win. Because they don't like any of the spreads this week, so I think it's very possible. I think the Cardinals win. Shouldn't be without a problem, and I think the Giants have a good chance at winning against Minnesota at home. So
what the fuck?
You're something else.
This shit's fucking up. Okay, but that's what I'm gonna take. I'll probably make like $60 or something.
No, you won't. You're not gonna make anything because you're gonna lose.
Bet.
I mean, Jesus.
Bet.
You bet like 8-game parlays last week, and you fucked it up and lost.
Bro, I bet a 4-game parlay.
Yeah, and you chose a team you didn't even choose in the shit, bro,
yeah.
for both of them.
Yeah, exactly. I chose Indy, and I didn't even have Indy in my picks. I picked them in both of my parlays, and they lost.
Yeah, you're something else.
That was a good time, dude.
I'm sure.
I've never had
for me because I won because I took the Jaguars and Panthers last week, and they both beat the money line. So
I've never had a better time than what I had last week,
dude. Good time, but I'm sure.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay, here we go.
I want to talk about in the Colts game. Obviously, a lot of people know. I'm sure everyone knows about it. Vontaze Burfict hit, got ejected, and is suspended for the remainder of the season on the hit on Jack Doyle.
Yep. See you later, guy. Gone for the season.
I've seen a lot of people talking about how it shouldn't be allowed the game and how it's fucked up that he did it and all that shit. But this is coming from a Colts fan and someone who played majority on the defensive side. I mean, I played offense too, but I primarily on the defensive side, and I honestly don't have a problem with the hit whatsoever. I understand obviously people being upset about it because it's like, oh, he could ruin his career, or ruin his life, or whatever. But at the end of the day, like when you're playing in the NFL, you are getting paid to go play a sport, and if you get injured, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Like people cannot complain. Like all these people coming out about how they have CTE or concussions, and it's fun. Listen, bud, like at any point in time, you can pull an Andrew Luck and just quit.
Yeah.
But people do not because they're getting paid. They value the money over their well-being. So, like all these people that complain about trying to make the game safer, I just let them hit how they used to, because people will play regardless because it's a lot of money and people would rather make that money than care about their well-being. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, it was a really fucking late hit. Like, it would have been different if he was the only one that hit him over the middle. But the dude was wrapped up by two people.
Well, I mean, no,
he was going down, and then he
was going.
And
for
the thing
his head,
is with him is that he's done it multiple times.
Well, yeah, exactly. But like I understand.
Whenever it gets to a certain point of hits, like you've done this now 8 times and you've been suspended that many times for the same thing.
Yeah.
Then it's a problem. I understand coming over the fucking middle and hitting somebody. Like, that's something. But when someone's wrapped up and you fucking go in and you just put your fucking helmet down straight into them.
Listen, dude, I don't understand why it happened to Jack Doyle, but all I'm saying is if there's like Julio coming over the middle and he's had a 200-yard game and it's the last drive of the game and
they're approaching the red zone,
and no one's ever going to tell anybody to take someone out. But if my linebacker, I'm on offense, my linebacker happens to hit him in the head and he's out for the rest of the game and he gets ejected for the last 5 minutes of the game and we win the game, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And
that's a reality. It's not like, oh, well, you're an asshole. No, that's a reality of the game.
Yeah.
Like if that person's out, we're going to do better.
Yeah. Like
that's it.
It's also one of the things, like, obviously it's like not okay, but I mean, if you're going to do it, it should be on someone that matters.
Yeah, it shouldn't be on someone who doesn't. It shouldn't be on
the second string tight end that comes over the middle and then you hit him and then he doesn't even leave the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously it shouldn't happen in general, but I understand why he has done it so much. Yeah. Because, like, in that playoff game against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
He took out Antonio Brown.
AB is one of the fucking best wide receivers in the game. Take him out of the game. There you go.
Yeah. So,
even if he gets ejected, they just lost their best fucking offensive weapon.
Exactly.
Like, that's just a reality of the game.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, and it's like, again,
it happens at all levels.
And like you can easily avoid it 2 ways. One, you don't, as a quarterback, you don't throw over the middle to let them get speared
when you
in
see
the fucking head.
A safety or a linebacker barreling at them.
And 2, you do what T.Y. does, and you just get down.
Yeah.
You don't fight for the extra yards, and you just get down.
Yeah.
T.Y., obviously, he's hurt
smart.
from like a hamstring, but he's the smartest wide receiver in the league.
People are going to say, oh, well, he should have fought for yards, or he could play a couple more years for your team.
Yeah, exactly.
That too.
T.Y. is by far the smartest wide receiver in the league because
and underrated as fuck.
He never ever takes hard hits intentionally. He always drops down, slides, dives forward, runs out of bounds. He never takes the hard hits unless he absolutely has to. So and you know when you're playing a sport that's obviously a contact sport and you're getting paid to do it at a high level, obviously big hits happen. So if you're wanting to protect your body, you can do it. But also you can't, it's not a one-way street. You also can't bitch about getting drilled when you're making $100 million to catch a football.
Yeah.
Like, hey, sorry, you signed up, then quit. Do what Andrew Luck did.
There are people out there that will do it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, do what Andrew Luck quit because his body hurts. Jacoby Brissett comes in, no problem. It's like, whatever. There's always going to be extra people. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if those people that complain about those hits, like I've heard like former offensive players, like Tony Gonzalez was talking about how it's not acceptable. Well, listen, bud, you could have also quit if it had happened.
Yeah,
to
you
you
didn't have to
like
play. You didn't have to play for millions of dollars.
He didn't have to play for 13 seasons when those hits were prevalent and they weren't flagged.
Yeah.
But he did because, one, he was a big tight end, bigger than most linebackers,
Yeah.
and two, because he got paid enough money to where he did not care if he got hit like that.
Yeah, but now you want to complain after the fact.
Yeah, but now when you're sitting there talking about these players getting hit, how it's unacceptable, it doesn't work like that. Like, you can't play the game and be fine with it and play, and then come in later after you're done, after you've made all your money, and say this shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a different game than it was.
Fuck you, guy.
But
yeah, I mean, it fucking happens.
I don't know,
in football.
And yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like offensive-minded people obviously are gonna think
You don't want to get hit
okay.
like that? Go play golf.
Yeah.
You might have a better time playing golf.
Obviously, offensive people are gonna think differently on it than defensive-minded people because there's people that
you can only
get hit.
change it so much before it's not football anymore.
Yeah.
You can only do so much. I mean, you can make it as safe as you want, but at the end of the day, it's football and it's contact sport and it's fucking head-to-head hits. It happens. It happens to linemen every single play. What's happening to that?
Yeah.
Those linemen are in hand-to-hand combat, headbutting each other for a whole game, every play.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not sitting there fucking complaining about it because they're in the fucking trenches and they know that it's going to happen. They sign up for it.
That's what everyone does when they make it to the NFL. Like when you're playing in high school or college, you're playing for fun. And I understand that stuff not being okay then. But when you start getting paid, which in California, they can now take endorsements in college. They can take endorsements and get money to play. When you start getting paid to play a sport, it does not matter what physical endurance and risk you're taking during the sport because you are getting paid.
Yeah. And you choose to do that. You don't have to do that. You can go do any other fucking job, but you chose to do that one where you know that it's possible for that kind of shit to happen.
And no one is forcing you to stay in the job.
You can't control what another guy's going to do. You can't control what that safety is going to do. You can't control what the linebacker's going to do. You signed up to do the fucking job, so do the fucking job or go get a different job.
Yeah.
That's just how it should be.
Exactly.
I mean, that's how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you're never going to be able to change it. You're never going to take those hits out of the game completely. It just won't happen.
Yep. For sure. But
all right. Well, now that we went on that fucking rant.
Yep.
I think that's it for us. You got anything else?
No, I don't think so. We're probably going to go 0-4 this week, so fuck it, I guess.
Probably. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. Thank you guys.
We'll see you guys.
See ya.